let's say good afternoon, grade 2. Let's say good afternoon, grade 2. And we started yesterday with the last lesson in term 4 that's called government and people. Okay. Um, Yesterday, when we were talking, I told you that each place should have leaders in it to rule this place, to run this place very well. And we started with your home and we said, who are the leaders at home? You start to tell me, my parents. When I asked you about the leaders in the school and who are running the school, you told me the admins like Mr. Osama, Ms. Ghada, Ms. Sonia, and teachers. Okay. But when I asked you about the leaders or the ones who are running the community, what do we call them, Dalwan? What do we call the group of people who run a community?
Government.
Excellent. Government. So yesterday we have studied the government, the ones who are switching off their cameras. You don't want me to show, you don't want to show me your faces? I know your faces, Wallah, but I want to see you. Or if you want to wait in the waiting room till tomorrow, it's okay until you open it. Turn on your camera, please. Muaz, Karim, Kinda, Asir, and enjoy. And of course, Malik Istanabari. Okay. So we said yesterday that the ones who are ruling the community or the ones who are ruling the country, they are called government. What is the meaning of government? Government, a group of people who work together to run a community, to run a state, or to run the country itself. So again, government, group of people to run a country, to run a state, to run a community. They are running everything in the country. They are making laws for us. Okay, so the government group of people who run or who work together to run a country. Lana, can you repeat the meaning of government, please? Government.
Government, a group of people who run a country.
Yes, government is a group of people who work together to run a country. Okay, thank you so much. I want to ask Yassine. Yalla Yassine, what is the meaning
Miss
of a
Angie,
government? Khadija, you can sit in a
Miss
better place, ya
Angie.
Khadija. This place is not good. Under the table. Are you sitting under the table or what? Are you sitting under the table? No, ya Khadija. No, ya Khadija, go and change your place, ya Khadija, yalla. Okay, so we said
Miss
that the
Angie.
government, yes, who is saying Miss Angie? Lana?
Yeah, me.
Yes, ma'am.
Page what? Because I didn't hear the page.
Page 284.
Okay,
200.
thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. So we said the government, a group of people who run a country. Okay, government, a group of people who run a country. Malik al-Masri, what is the meaning of government? Huh?
Group of people who run a country.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Yala ya Tala, what is the meaning of government?
Government, a person who
Not a
makes
person.
laws for the
It's not one person. The government,
people.
huh? The
Who
government.
make laws for our country.
Listen. The government is not one person, ya Tala. It's not one person. It's a group of people. Group of people who run a country. One person cannot run this country. So we should have a group of people who run a country. Can you repeat again the meaning of government?
A group of people who run a country.
Excellent. Okay, so we said government, a group of people who run a country, who run a state, or who run a community. Please remember the meaning of government. This means that a group of people who run a country. طيب. What will we study today? If you remember, we studied last year when I told you that about the states of the United States of America. That's why they call it the United States of America. Do you know how many states of America do we have? How many states of America do we have? Anas, do you know how many states of America do we have?
Yes.
How many states of America?
50.
50 states. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we said that we have, this is what we studied in grade 1, that we have 50 states in America. Type, who remembers what do we have in the state? The state is made up of what? The state is made up of what? Grade 2. Look here, ya Kareem. Look here, ya Kareem. What is the state made up of? Yani we said that America has 50 states, right? What is the state made up of? What do we have in the state? Huh? Talia, do you know what do we have in the state?
Yeah.
What do we have in the state? Yani
We have buildings.
Okay, but okay, this is right that we have buildings, but we have smaller communities, and what do we call them? Remember when we said?
Settlements.
Okay, this is
Settlements.
that we studied in America a long time ago, but I mean now that in the state, what do we have? Who remembered? We didn't take it this year, ya Talia. We took it long time ago, yani. But I am asking you if you remember. Sit down, ya Kenda, Umayan, sit down properly. Huh? What do we have in the state? Who remembers? Sanaberi, do you know what do we have in the state?
What?
Do you know what do we have in the state?
Communities.
Yes, like what? We said in the state we have city, towns, and suburb. If you remember in grade 2 that we said in the state or the state is made up of city, towns, and suburb. Kareem, can you repeat what I said, ya Kareem? Kareem, can you repeat what I said? What did I say?
I wasn't hear you well.
Yes, because you were talking. Because you were talking. No, you were talking and you were laughing and I called your name one time. Show me how you say. We said that America has 50 states. No, don't turn off your camera. If you will turn off your camera, I will put you in the waiting room. Kareem, don't turn off your camera. Okay, we said that America has 50 states. America has 50 states. In each state, we have city, town, and suburb. City, town, and suburb. In the state, we have, grade 2. In the state, we have
City, towns, and suburbs.
excellent, excellent. So we said in the state we have city, town, and suburb. In the state we have city, town, and suburb. But what will we study this year? We will study that each state has a capital. What is a capital? A capital is a big city where the government work in this city. Yani each state has, it doesn't have one city, no, but it has one city which is big, and in this city we have the government or the people of the government work there. Okay, yani let's say New York. New York has many cities in it. But one of the cities in New York, it's very big, and that's why they call it the capital of New York State. Okay, because it's very big. So we can find the government works in this city or in this capital because this city is very big. So each state has a capital. Each state has a capital. Each state has a
Capital.
yes. Yes, each state has a capital. What is a capital? The capital is a big city where the government works in. The capital, it's a city in the state where the government or where the people in the government work. Here is it, a grade 2, because I will ask you about it. Here is telling you each state, they have a government type. What do we have in the state? Each state has a capital. Each state has a capital. What is a capital? A capital is city where the people in the government work. Each state has a capital. Each state has a capital. Again, each state has a grade 2. Each state has a capital. Excellent. Each state has a capital. What is a capital? A capital is city. A capital is city. A capital is city for the government. Each state has capital. Each state has each state has capital. Each state has capital. What is the capital? Capital is city for the government. Capital is a city for the government. Mazen Hussein, can you say it like me? Each state has capital. Each state has capital. What is a capital? Capital is city for the government. Capital
is city for the government.
excellent. يلا يا آسر again, answer is not.
Yes.
Where were you?
Nowhere.
Okay, turn on your camera. Esther, we said each state has
Capital is city.
a capital is city for the government. A capital is city for the government. A capital is
City for the government.
okay. يلا ياسين. Each state has capital. Each state has
Capital.
a capital is
Big city for
the government. A capital is city for the government. A capital is city for the government. Thank you, Yasin. Huh? Yalla, grade 2. Each state has Don't forget this word or this sentence. Each state has capital. A capital is city for the government. A capital is city for the government. Yalla, Kinda. Kinda, say this word, please. Huh? Each state has
capital.
a capital is
City.
for the government.
Men.
Thank you so much. Government, group of people who run a country. Government, group of people who run a country. Each state has capital. Each state has capital. A capital is city for the government. يلا ميان. ميان. Each state has
capital.
each state has
Capital.
a capital is
Each state.
capital is city. A capital is city for the government. Huh? A capital is
City.
for the government.
Men.
Thank you. Type. Let's look at this map. This is the map of the United States of America, and of course, it doesn't bring anything else except the states in the United States of America. Yeah, that's why I want the textbook to be with you to be able to watch it with us or to get the name of the capital city here. Look here كده with me. This is the United States of America map. If you remember, let me erase this part. Each state has capital. A capital is city for the government. Good work. Great job, Miss Angie. Yes, you are the first one from the girls team who answered it. Okay, so again, government, group of people who run a country. Grade 2. Yalla, grade 2, repeat after me. Government, group of people who run a country.
Group of people.
Okay, thank you so much. Again, each state has capital. Bravo. Bravo. Each state has capital. Each state has capital. A capital is city for the government. A capital is city for the government. Okay. I want you to get a pencil and a paper right now. A pencil and a paper. Very fast, please. Did you hear what I said? A pencil and a paper, or the social notebook to be in front of you. Faster, please. Yes. Look here, what will we do? Yalla guys, because I will tell you what will we do. A pencil and a paper, or a pencil and notebook, please. Grade 2, are you ready with your notebook and pencils?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Look here. I will tell you what will we do with this map of the United States of America. Of course, before you read any map, you have to look at the map key. You have to look at the map key. Okay, if you want to read any map, you have to look at the map key. What we have covered, we said that each state has capital. Here you have at least the 50 states of America. All the states of America, they are found here in this map. What will we do? I will ask you about the state. Okay, yani the state here, let's say Georgia. Here is the state of Georgia. Let me get my marker with you. Yeah, this is the state of Georgia. Okay, so if I'm asking you about the state capital or the capital for this state, here is telling you that the symbol for the state capital is the star. The star. So look, what did Miss Angie do? She colored the star. So here, this is the capital. If I'm asking you about the capital of this state, you have to give me the names that's beside the star. And if I'm asking you about Georgia, so, and I want to ask you about the capital of Georgia. So you will not look up. No, you will look at the same state. And here he is telling you about the capital of Georgia is Atlanta. Atlanta. So what is the capital of Georgia? Is Atlanta. What did I do? I asked you about the state, so you have to find the state first. And after this, you have to give me the name of the capital of this state. Okay, grade 2, did you understand what do I want from you in this activity? Did you understand what do I want from you in this activity?
Yes. Yes.
No.
No.
Again, look here, Yalama. Look here. I'm asking you about the state. These are the states of America. Okay, so these are the states of America. What will you do? I want the capital of each state. For example, I'm asking you about Georgia. So you have to find Georgia. Where is Georgia? 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 Yeah, you find it. It's here. Type. Where is the capital of Georgia? The name that's beside the star. Because he's telling you here that the state capital is the name that's beside the star. Okay? So now I will write, or you will write with me 3 states only that I want you to write in your notebook or in the paper that you get, because I will share again with you the map to get the capital for these states. Let's start right now. I will write the state and you will write for me the capital beside it. Here we will write the state. Write the state, please. Just 3 states only because we don't have enough time. And the capital in the city for the government. Okay, so here's the capital. Okay, so I will write the state that I want its capital. The first state is Texas. Okay, Texas. And I want to know what is the capital of Texas. Where do we get it? We will get it from the map when I share it with you. Okay, yalla, write Texas, please. Okay, so we write Texas. Number 2, I want Let's write North Dakota. North Dakota. And I want the capital for North Dakota. And the last one is Washington. The last one is Washington. Washington. I want the capital of Washington. So we have 3 states that I want you to get for me their capitals from the map: Texas, North Dakota, and Washington. Texas, North Dakota, and Washington. Let's look at the map together, please. The first one was Texas. The second one, North Dakota. But please, I want you to change the last one, which is Washington, because you will not be able to see it from here. You will not be able to see it from here. Let me change Washington and oh, deleted all. Stupid program. Right. Again, Texas, North Dakota. The last one will be South. No, I want Virginia. Texas, North Dakota, and Virginia. We will look at the map right now to look for the state of Texas, the state of North Dakota, and the state of Virginia. Please look here with me. Grade 2, are you looking?
Yes,
Miss, I know it. Miss, I know it.
Yes.
Right. We are looking for Texas, we are looking for Virginia, and we are looking for North Dakota. North Dakota. Texas, Virginia, North Dakota. I want the capital for these states. I want the capital for these states. Remember, you have to get the state first. For example, you have to look for Texas. After this, you have to look at the star beside Texas. The star that's beside Texas, this is the capital of this state. طيب, let's start with the with مازن عمرو.
Yes, Miss Angie.
Mazen, did you get, sorry Mazen, I unmuted you. Mazen, did you get the capital of Texas?
Yes,
What is the capital of Texas?
Austin.
Austin, thank you so much. Yeah, here is it, grade 2. This is the capital of Texas, Austin. That's it. Okay, thank you. This is Texas, and this is Austin. Austin is the capital of Texas. Okay, now let me ask Habiba. Habiba? Habiba?
Yes, Miss.
Habiba, did you get the capital? Yes. Did you get the capital of North Dakota? Did you find? Huh? Did you find it? Can you find North Dakota here? Mm. No. It's here, ya Habiba. It's here.
I see it.
It's here. That's it. North Dakota. I will make it because the session will be over right now. North Dakota. This is the state of North Dakota, and Bismarck is the capital of North Dakota. Okay, grade 2. Did you get Virginia? Did you get Virginia? Virginia is Richmond. For Virginia, the capital of Virginia is Richmond. Okay, so we said Texas, Austin, North Dakota, Bismarck, and for Virginia, we have Richmond. Richmond is the capital of